Hello, this is Patrick with New Jersey's Outdoor Adventures YouTube channel, back here in Brick Township, New Jersey. And I met up with Isaac, and Isaac has a really cool Chevy Express conversion van that he converted into a camper van. Hello, Isaac, and welcome to New Jersey Outdoor Adventures.
Hello, I'm Isaac, and this is my 2002 Chevy Express 1500. We call her Lara the van. And we got her not long ago, probably like 6 months ago or so. And we chose a conversion van specifically because conversion vans have already all the upgrades and insulation and all the little things that you want in a van already done for you. So if you are on a budget and if you are on a restricted time, you want to hop in, do everything right, and go out and start your adventure, I think for the beginners especially, it is the best option. A conversion van is available. So many of them are available in the market. They're on the cheaper side, and they're great cars. They perform amazing. They're good on gas mileage. They're not the best, but it's still very, very good. So you're not gonna spend a lot of money on fuel for sure. And it's got the space and the interior. It's like it's insulated. It's beautiful. They come with regular carpeting, all the insulated and upholstered roof and ceiling and walls. Like, they're wonderful. They're ready to go. All you have to do is really like have an idea of what you want inside, whether if you're bedding, your kitchenette, running water, toilet, energy, and whatnot, and you're good to go. What we are using this predominantly is really like long weekends, specifically to the beaches or lakes or riversides and whatnot. We're not chasing the stealth camper idea per se, because you can't really be stealthy on this one. You know, they'll know it's not a stealth van, but for camping grounds or out in the nature, it's perfect. What we did to it is not very much. Literally, it was a 2-day work. What we did, hardwood floors on top of the actual carpeting. So we added a 1/2-inch plywood and applied the hardwood floors on top of it. And the beautiful thing about it, the way I did it at least, or what I wanted to achieve, is not to destroy anything of the original van. We did not even put a single screw, not on the walls, not on the ceilings or the floor, anything like that. We just used basic old-fashioned construction technique where we cut everything to size and shape so that it's like a Lego, like everything sits its place and it's extremely safe. It's holding everything in place by squeezing itself or the platform on the floor to the seats or to the walls and whatnot. So everything is very modular. And let me introduce you to our van really quickly. So the good thing about the conversion vans is that it's got typically high tops. I'm only 5'10", but I can comfortably stand up in this cabin. We added a 36 inches wide typical kitchen cabinet from Home Depot, and we just basically installed it into place to hold all of our kitchenware or extra stuff, and 2 6-gallon water containers. One is our fresh water and the other one is our gray water, because we have a sink on top. Right here we do have a sink, and we bought this little pump from Amazon, only $13. It's rechargeable and it's wonderful. So you just press the button, the water comes right out, and press another button, it stops. If you forget to press the button or whatever, it stops itself anyways within 30 seconds. One charge lasts, I kid you not, more than 60 days. So $13, you cannot beat that. And it's very modular. You can take it to anywhere. I can actually unplug this from its place. And if I'm outside camping, or I'm in the beach or by the river and I want to use this, I could just bring my container, my water container, and plug it in, and this goes everywhere. So right now it's here. It works. And this is my soap dispenser that came with the sink. It's a very small sink, but it does the job for us because we don't live in it. We're just leisurely enjoying its comfort, I should say. The Backsplash, it's a plastic glue-on kind that they sell everywhere in Lowe's, Home Depot, Amazon, whatnot. We got it from Lowe's, and it was very easy to install. It just sits on a piece of plywood, very thin plywood, which we attach onto the back of the cabinet, and it kind of gives that homey decor feel to it. And it also helps us with our cooking, because when we cook here, so no splashing or anything goes onto the windows. It comes, the conversion vans really come with media centers. This one had a big old-fashioned TV, which we have removed, and this space now we utilize as storage spaces, and it comes with already built-in overhead bins for very deep. It goes all the way to the front of the windshield. It holds everything that we need, really, and these are standard. I didn't even have to do anything. This came with the car itself. Now, for privacy, when we go to bed or to block the sun from coming in, we have built this very simple curtain system. This is a, you know, lights out kind of a curtain, and it sits on a very simple rod that you basically squeeze from wall to wall, and there you go. You have your privacy when you go to bed, and that's so easy to do. Over there, currently, you see my EcoFlow Delta 1300 energy source, which is an amazing battery. But normally, what we put there is an Alpicool CT36, which is an electric freezer, and we cut it into shape that it will accommodate it exactly to the size. So it fits there and it doesn't move around, and it helps us because it's a chest kind, so it's very easy to get into, and when we're driving, it actually serves us like a little cup holder, because it's got its cup holders on the top on the table, so it's perfect. The EcoFlow Delta is kind of a new in the market, and let me show you. It's really cool. If I turn it on, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it, but right now it's charged at 100%. It's got 1500 watts power, and it can go up to 2300. Phenomenal. It has amazing charging speeds. You can charge this whole thing up to a full capacity via AC less than 2 hours, and I have a 120 watts foldable solar panel, and with that I get to charge it in full capacity less than 5 hours. So this powers up air conditioning, heaters. It's got 6 110 volt AC outlets. I'm not even using this one, but it also has a 12 volt in here, and over here it has 2 regular USBs, 2 fast charge USBs, USB-C, 2 of them, and it is more than enough, especially if you're going for a weekend trip or 4 days, 5 days, even a week. It lasts. It's wonderful. Over here I hide behind my driver's seat. I hide a lot of things. It's great. For instance, I have my folding table, which looks just like a regular ironing board, but it comes with different heights arrangement that I can put up. I can put it outside when I'm camping, or I can bring it in if I want to sit here and work on my laptop or have a dinner or anything like that. So this is beautiful because it's very sturdy. It doesn't move, it doesn't do anything wrong. It's big enough even for 2 people to have dinner on. And then guess what? It's only $10 at Walmart. So you can't beat that. And it folds away, and you don't even know it exists. It goes right behind my seat and it stays there. So that's wonderful. I have all my reflectix for my windows. It's a big roll that they sell them everywhere in Lowe's and big brand shops. I just bought a big roll and cut enough for all my big windows to size, and during the summer I put them out. It keeps the heat out, it keeps the sun out, and it helps with the heat inside the cabin tremendously. I didn't build a max airflow or one of those, so it's regular ceiling, but I bought 3 of those. Right now I'm only displaying here 2 of them, and I recommend them to everybody. These Opolar 10,000 mAh lithium battery rechargeable fans. They are fantastic. They come in with 4 different speeds. You charge them roughly in about an hour, and they last up to 12-18 hours with one charge. So that's more than enough if you want to have a wonderful, comfortable evening in your bed, and throughout the night you can continue to enjoy the strong breeze that they create. Also, I have a little dog, and this is a 12-volt multi-rotational fan. This is very quiet. I bought it from Amazon for like, again, $13-12. It plugs into our DC outlet, and then all night long I have my dog sleeping here, so he gets his own little breeze. Also, this is something that I want to share with you. Everybody asks, like, where are you gonna go? Where are you gonna go when time calls you? So this is our little toilet. We haven't used it at all, not even once, because we have places that we can go for business. But God forbid, if emergency hits, then this is a beautiful, regular sized toilet, believe it or not. And you have your liners that go in here. You put some cat litter, and you can buy this blue solo pack, whatever it's called. It's basically what it does. It completely neutralizes any odors and keeps this thing clean. This is actually what the airplanes use, that blue water we all see. So basically these come in little packets like this big, and then you put one of those in there, and when you go and do your business, you're done. People say that with these solutions in there, you can keep this for 2, 3, 4 days. I don't do that. If I ever have to use it for emergency purposes, seal it up, trash it out. Emergency calls, we're ready for it. And let's come to the bed. Oh, actually, this piece here, it's my chopping board, cutting board. This normally sits on top of my sink and gives me more space when I'm fixing anything that I need to prepare for cooking or anything like that. And this is removable, so that's great. As far as our bed, it's actually a real mattress. Now, let me show you. It's very easy. And the way we did this, I don't know if you guys can see it or not. I'll just pull this out. Maybe you can. So the original van obviously comes with a 9-seater capacity. There's a big foldable, convertible to bed kind of a bench seat in the back, and 2 seats in the center and 2 front seats. What we did, we removed the 2 center seats and left the actual original bench in the back, unfolded it into the bed shape, and used this as our base for our bedding. All we had to do is add a plywood on top of it, few legs, few beams to support it so it doesn't get all flimsy, and that's it. So basically what holds our bed in place is the original bench that is unfolded to a bed shape. This actually, we also added a hinge. If you wanted to lift it up, you could. And originally we were planning on having to fold it up and turn it into a sofa, but honestly, we don't live in it, so I don't need that. It's there if I wanted to. The hinge is already built in, but I'm not doing it. We're just keeping it as a regular base, a bed. And we bought a regular mattress from Mattress Store. It's got the pillow top and 8 inches of regular mattress. And I put this underneath because they say, oh, you need something underneath so that like it doesn't get all moisture or whatever. I may be wrong about this, but this is how it is. And then over here, we have all that space, which is the reason of the wheel base. It gives you that space on each side. So what we did, use that as a storage space. So what we build a little structure around it and put a cover on top of it that we can access to it from there. But you can see the seat is already here. But we use that space for all kinds of stuff that we don't need normally, but it's there if we need it to. So it's kind of a hidden, nice place to store everything. And at night, when you want to put your phone or your tablet or anything, it's got this nice flat surface to utilize. Now, the best part of this is that, as I said in the beginning of the video, I did not want to destroy anything of the interior just in case I wanted to sell this van, or I want to use it as a conversion van for my own use in the future. So I didn't want to destroy it. And if I wanted to bring a third passenger along, I came up with a design aspect that I could remove these 2 hidden pieces and still have access to my base for my third seat if I wanted to. So if I want to bring a passenger along, all I have to do is remove these two pieces, attach the original seat that we have in store, and boom, voila, you have 3 passenger van plus the bed, and that third passenger could either sleep in one of these seats, because these legs go all the way back, or maybe even on the floor, I don't know. But we can carry a third passenger if we wanted to. And because everything is modular, all I have to do is just remove everything out, probably within an hour, and I can return it to the original conversion van looks and feel. And voila, it's hidden, it's flash, so nobody can even see that. We have the lights. It's 12 volt running lights. Let me turn it on. All you have to do is just turn on your battery, and these are remote controlled. I can change the colors, to green, to blue, to white. I can reduce the velocity. I can, this actually is a weird one, that it listens to the music, or if you're watching a movie or something, and it kind of like creates that environment that everything changes, the color and the flickering and whatnot. So, but we use it at night for regular light, and it adds so much into the actual space. Here I have added a second curtain, just because if you wanted to, in the middle of the night, use the emergency bathroom just in case and there's another person in bed. So we don't want to be doing it in front of them, right? So this you pull out, and you still can do your business right here in sort of a privacy. Again, it's emergency, so it's not a big deal. So that's that. And because it's a conversion van, it also came with already a built-in overhead compartment right here, just like on the airplanes, which we store a lot of clothing, towels, beddings and whatnot, and it's right there, and it's beautiful. Just like we use a lot of stuff to store underneath the bed, so that's a plus. And then let me show you the garage, as everybody calls it. Here we go. Here I just built a very simple netting. They sell them in Lowe's and Home Depot. It's color coded, and I just attach them with simple like nails, like literally, like I don't know what they call them, but they work wonderful, and I can still fold it up and access my garage without having to remove it. Here I have everything that I need, my pop-up tent for my shower or my toilet in case we need it, my camp chairs, my umbrella for the beach, my shower, my pump. Here is the pump. It's a Rego brand. I love it. It's wonderful. It gives me more water pressure than I have at home, honestly. And this goes straight into this black 5-gallon bucket, and you just pull it out and stick the vacuum suction cup of the shower to any flat surface, like of the van, the windows, the plexiglass, the roofing, the siding, whatever, and then you have a real true shower, and it works wonderful. And then over here I also have a very simple $4 tarp. It's very simple, and I have 2 legs, PVC legs, like so, that I bought in Lowe's or Home Depot, one of the two. Less than $10, guys. You have an awning. All you have to do is attach 2 corners of the tarp with a suction cup on the sides of the van, and stretch it out and use the legs to hold it, and with some cords or ropes, you just attach them to the ground, and you have an awning if you want to have it this way and, you know, leave your doors open when you're sleeping, or if you want to use it on the other side, so you can actually use it on this side, so it's you basically camping here and you're having lunch or whatever, but you're not cooked by the sun because the tarp is nicely securing you and creating shade. So really, honestly, there's not much to tell about it. For those of you who want to keep it under 10K, including the cost of the vehicle, and you want to do it really quickly, you can. I did it in 2 days. This was done in 2 days, not more. I kid you not. It doesn't take 2 months. This is very simple. You just plug it in and just go. And the adventure awaits. All I have to say, it's possible. Just have the courage and go out and do it. And for for you, if you want to just do it like over the weekends, if you don't want to live in it, this is a perfect solution. Conversion van is the way to do it. I love it, and I'm sure you will too.
Well, Isaac, thank you very much for taking the time to give our viewers a tour of your conversion camper van.
Yes.
A lot of these items that are in here pretty much are just home center type items, and if you were to retire this van and buy another van, all this stuff could be just taken out and used over again.
Exactly.
So that's brilliant.
Yeah.
Because if this is an older van, if something mechanically happened to it.
It's 2002. We did have some issues with it. When we bought it, the previous owner had weird, huge, I don't know if I can use this word, but pimp kind of wheels, and they didn't work right. We couldn't even park in a regular street. They were like massive, low-sitting wheels, so tires, I should say. So we had to change them. So, but other than that, yeah, she's older, but she's wonderful. She's 2002, and we got her with 116,000 miles on it. So she has long distance to go, and she's wonderful. We're happy. We're very, very happy.
Well, Isaac, thank you very much.
Thank you.
This is Patrick with New Jersey's Outdoor Adventures
Big
YouTube
fan.
channel. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please like this video, comment, share, and subscribe. And how do we follow you?
Oh yeah, I mean, if you guys want to follow me and my van, either Instagram or YouTube, you can go to Instagram, and Isaac Angel 1, the digit number 1, is our handle for Instagram. And you can also find me as Isaac Angel Productions, believe it or not, on YouTube. So I'm on both platforms, and you know.
And there's van-related type videos that they watch. That's really cool. I'll make sure I link to those in the description so our viewers could click on them. Thank you today.
No, thank you. Thank you so much.